on that, the problem. So we got the vertex, x-intercepts, y-intercepts, and then we were able to graph it. So that's how you graph it. Well, we moved to the next one you sent me. Was that number 9? No. Number 4, where is that? Let me check. Number 4. The one that says graph, I cannot find it. Where is it? 9. 4 quadratic functions are listed. This one? Okay. Check. Okay, 4 quadratic functions are listed and 3 graphs are shown. Match each function to one graph. Okay, so we have y equals 1 over 10, x minus 5, x minus 20. This is in factored form, x minus p minus q. And the other one is y equals x times x plus 5. And the other one is y equals negative x minus 7.5 squared plus 6. And another one, y equals x squared plus 5x. So we have 4 functions here. Match the equations or the graph. See, this is one for the negative one. The graph opens downwards because of the negative. And then the vertex here is 7.56, right? So where is 7.5 there? Is it 7.5, the point B? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, that one is, it's not even 7.5 from here, from my end. 7.56, is that 6? 2, 4, 6. Oh, I think point B. So the graph should look like this. Then, so that means that is the graph of the third equation. And then for the second one, let us check second one. Let's find the y-intercept for that, this one. So y-intercept for that, when x is 0, y is 0, right? If you substitute 0 here, so x is 0, so this is 0, 0. And then what else? X-intercept. When y is 0, that is x times x plus 5. So x is 0, x equals negative 5. Okay, so when y is 0, which one there from the graph? Y is 0, x is negative 5. 2, 4, that is... Okay, it's not graph A. And 0, 0. Yeah? Is that negative 5, 0? It's not. So it's not letter A. So I think function 2 is not in the graph. Okay. For function 4, x squared plus 5x. This one. We can write this as y equals x times x plus 5. Oh, it's the same. The same as the second graph. The second function, the x squared plus 5x. Let's try the other one. The first function. Y, this one, y equals 1 over 10, x minus 5, x minus 20. Okay, for factored form, this is in the form y equals a times x minus p x minus q. I just denote it as that one. So p there is 5, and then q is 20, and then a is 1 over 10. So the graph is shrunk 110, factor of 1 over 10. I'm confused on like the second function and the fourth function. It should be letter A graph, right? But the vertex is not -5. It's negative, that is between 1 and 2. That's the value of x between -1 and -2, and y is -3. Okay, so for this one, let's finish this first, the first function. So the x-intercepts are 5 and 20, or okay, x-intercept are 5, 0, and then 20, 0, right? So this is in factored form. And then the vertex, okay, so we just we can also find the axis of symmetry. So axis of symmetry here is the line halfway between the roots. So these are the roots, x minus p, factors, x minus p and x minus q. So the roots are 5 and 20. So axis of symmetry, symmetry x, this is just the line halfway between the roots. So this is 5 plus 20 over 2. So that is 25 over 2, or 12.5. And recall that the vertex HK, right? H is equal to the axis of symmetry. So H here is equal to 12.5. Still remember that? Okay, let me delete this first. So we already have the x-intercepts 20 and 5. We have the axis of symmetry, which is 12.5, and the axis of symmetry is equal to the x-coordinate of the vertex. So we can now find k, which is the y-coordinate of the vertex. This is what we're going to do. We plug in the value of x to the original equation. So original equation is 1 over 10 x minus 5 times x minus 20. And then we just plug in the value of x, which is 12.5. So 12.5 minus 5 times 12.5 minus 20. Okay, can you solve that? Try solving that so we can find the value of y. Then we can graph this one. Took a photo on a flat surface. So that's it. So that's how you identify the graph. Got it? No questions on this? Let's move on to number 5. Number 5. Okay, so let's move on to number 5. Okay. Graph the given function on xy plane provided and label the vertex x-intercepts, y-intercepts. So we're given the function y equals negative x plus 2, x plus 6. So this is in factored form again, right? We have a negative 1 in front of the function, so that means the graph opens downwards. Then these are the x-intercepts. So x-intercepts, we have 2, 0 and 6, 0. And the vertex here, okay, the vertex HK, we find the axis of symmetry first. So axis of symmetry, since we're given the function in factored form, so the axis of symmetry is just the line in between this one. What's this? The x-intercepts. So that would be 2x is equal to 2 plus 6 over 2. That is 8 over 2. So that is 4. In the x coordinate of the vertex is equal to the axis of symmetry. So our vertex is 4 and we don't know k. So we can solve k now. To solve k, we plug in h to the original function, which is this one. So that is y equals negative of 4 plus 2 times 4 plus 6. So this is negative of 6 times 10. So y is equal to negative 60, right? So the vertex here is 4, negative 60. No, am I? For a while. 4? I think I made a mistake. It should be negative 4, right? Negative. Should be negative 4. But I got 4. It should be negative 4, right? The axis of symmetry. Okay. I made a mistake with the x-intercept. Because the equation in factored form is x minus p, x minus q. So this should be negative, okay? Negative. Yeah, sorry about that. So it should be negative 2 plus negative 6. And this is negative 8, so negative 4. So the x-coordinate of the vertex is negative 4. Then we plug in negative 4 here. For a while. It should be negative 4. Negative 4, negative 4. So this is... Okay, let me delete. Negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2. Then negative 4 plus 6 is 2. So this is negative of negative 4. So y is equal to 4. So the vertex is 4, negative 4. I know 4, positive 4. Okay, that one. Why do I keep on writing negative? What's happened to my brain? Okay, you got that? Okay, so we now have the vertex, negative 4, 4. And then the axis of symmetry, which is 4. And the x-intercepts. Then now the y-intercept. So we find the y-intercept. We set x equals 0. So this is y equals negative of 0 plus 2 times 0 plus 6. So this is 2 times 6 is 12, so negative 12. All right, so y-intercept is 0, negative 12. And now we can graph this. We graph. Okay. Okay, we graph this. Can you see me graphing here? Okay. Okay, vertex, negative 4, 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4. And then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4. So negative 4, 4. Vertex is here. And the graph opens downwards because it has a negative in front. And the y-intercept is 0, negative 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, negative 12. So this is the y-intercept. Then x-intercepts, negative 2, 0. This is negative 2. And this is 4, 5, negative 6. So negative 2, 0, negative 6, 0. So our graph should look like this, right? Okay, and axis of symmetry, yeah, of course here, -4. Okay, and then number 6, right? Okay, can I delete this? Okay, function y equals -2x squared plus 8x minus 6. So this is in the standard form of quadratic equation. So we identify the coefficients here. A is -2, B equals 8, C equals -6. So we can find the axis of symmetry. And then it has a negative sign in front of it. So the graph opens downwards. All right. So x axis of symmetry is -b/2a. So we plug in b here. So this is -8/2 times -2. So this is -8/-4. So the axis of symmetry is 2. So that means the vertex is just 2k, right? And then we solve for k by plugging in 2 to the original function. We substitute that. So y equals -2 times 2 squared plus 8 times 2 minus 6. So this is -2 times 4 plus 16 minus 6. This is 16 minus 6 is 10. 10 plus -8 is 2. So y is 2. Therefore, the vertex is 2, 2. Alright? So we have the axis of symmetry, the vertex, and now we find the y-intercept. Yeah. You sent me a lot. Yeah? But you understood everything. These are only vertices, x-intercepts, y-intercepts. So you should master this. Okay, so let's continue. This function. So we already have the vertex, right? And the axis of symmetry. And now we solve for the y-intercept. So y-intercept, we set x equals 0. So y is equal to -2 times 0 squared times plus 8 times 0 minus 6. So y is equal to -6. So the y-intercept is 0, -6. Right? And then now for the x-intercept, we set y equals 0. You should just remember this. So this would become 0 equals -2x squared plus 8x minus 6. So we can factor this. Let's divide both sides by 2 first, because all of the coefficients are divisible by 2. So -2. So this is 0 equals x squared minus 4x plus 3. So this is now our function, and then we factor this. Let me rewrite this way. X squared minus 4x plus 3, because they're just the same. Then we factor this. So you look for, make sure you know how to factor. If you cannot factor, then use quadratic formula, okay? If it takes you time to factor whether the function is factorable, even if it's factorable, and if it takes you time, if you think it takes you time, then use the quadratic formula. It will be easier. Okay, so to factor this, we look for factors of 3 that when we multiply them, it would equal to +3. And when we add them up, it will equal to -4. So that would be -1 and -3. Then we equate each factor to 0. So x is equal to 3, x equals 1. So the x-intercepts are 3, 0, and 1, 0. Okay? So this is how to do it when we're given a standard form of quadratic equation. So can I delete some of this? Okay, we'll just leave so we can graph. So y-intercept, this is 0, -6. X-intercepts, we have 3, 0 and 1, 0. Then we can graph this because we already have the vertex. Okay. And make sure you know how to graph. Okay, so this is the graph. Okay, so we have x-intercepts 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, then 1, 0, then vertex is 2, 2, so this is 2, 1, 2, vertex is here, it opens downwards, right? Y-intercept is 0, -6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -6, so this is the y-intercept. So our graph should look like this. Yeah. Okay. The next question is we're given the graph. You just have to write it in vertex form of, okay. You tell me when you're done copying this so I can delete. Okay. Delete this. Then, okay, write the vertex form of the equation of the graph shown. So what's the vertex here from the graph? That is -1, -1, 1, 2, -3. Then x-intercepts 0, 0. And what's that? -2, 0. Yeah, it says vertex form, so it should be y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. So it should be y equals x plus 1 squared minus 3 when x is 0. So y is 0, right? And then when x is, for the x-intercepts, okay, axis of symmetry -1. Yeah, so that's how to write that one. You're given the graph